joining us on day 4 of the Wendy Sew Along, hosted and sponsored by Simple Life Pattern Company and Blend Fabrics. We've made great progress on our project so far, so today we're going to be finishing up the bodice by doing our back closures, which are basically just putting in our buttonholes, and the majority of the day will be spent making our belts. So hopefully we see lots of belts. I think it's a great little accessory for the dress. As always, please post your progress pics on the Facebook fan group page so you can be entered to win a free pattern. Thank you and good luck. Have fun sewing. For this step, we are going to close up the back. The tutorial suggests doing buttonholes. You could also use snaps, you could use ties, you could use, I suppose you could even use Velcro if you'd like. However you choose to close up your back, go ahead and do that now. The tutorial suggests putting a buttonhole in 1/2 inch down from the top, 1/2 inch in, and then repeating down at the bottom 1 inch up, 1/2 inch in, and then adding however many buttonholes you need to make that a nice, neat, closed top so you don't get any gaping in the back. So go ahead and do that. I encourage you to not be afraid to do buttonholes on your sewing machine. It actually was something that intimidated me, but I'm glad that I conquered that fear and now I can do buttonholes perfectly. So give it a try, pull out your manual and go for it. And then we're going to start on our belt. Okay, the first few steps for creating the belt are actually creating the belt loops. So what we want to do is take our belt loop piece and we're going to just fold it in half, wrong sides together. And then we're going to give that just a quick little press. Then you're going to open it up and then you have a little bit of a crease there. You're going to fold this side, if I can put that in the middle. You want to fold this side, wrong sides together, like that, and then we're going to press that all the way down the length of the belt loop piece. Give it a good press so it keeps its shape. Okay, and then we're going to repeat for the other side. I'm going to fold this into that crease. This. Press. Just like that. Okay. Once you have that done, then you're going to go ahead and fold these right sides together. Ooh, that's hot. Fold that up, such, and then give it a press. Okay. So this will create our belt loop. So what we're going to do, now that that is, you can see it pops open, so we want to just top stitch this down all the way down the length, and then we're going to cut those into, I think it's 2 1/4 sections, and then those little sections will loop around and they'll get sewn into our seam allowance between our bodice and our skirt. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and top stitch that, and then we will move on to the belt. The next step in the tutorial has us actually go ahead and baste on our belt loop. So we're going to baste those onto our bodice. You're going to baste one. We're going to fold them in half, like this. And you're going to baste it right at your side seam, raw edges lining up with your raw edges. Okay? So you're going to do that on this side seam. And do another one on the opposite side seam, and then you're going to flip your bodice over And you're going to do it on the right side. I can't remember how far in. It says 1/2 inch or 1 inch in on the right side, raw edges together. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to our machines and get that on, and then we will create our belt. Okay, we're going to start the construction of our belt. You're going to need your fusible interfacing and your belt fabric. You want to attach your interfacing according to your package instructions. Mine is heat bond, so it tells me to use a pressing cloth. You're going to do this, leave about 1/4 inch on the end. And then it says to press medium heat with steam. Hold for 10 to 15 seconds and repeat. So I'm going to finish doing the entire length of my belt and attaching my fusible interfacing to my belt fabric. Okay, now we're going to take the two ends and we're going to fold that excess fabric over and press it there. And press. Repeat on the other end. Okay. And then we are going to, similar to our belt loops, we're going to fold this in half and create a crease, and then fold this in, and fold in half. Okay, so I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, so we have pressed our belts in half. I just put some clips in there just to keep it in place. Now we're going to go ahead and top stitch. We're going to top stitch along this edge and then again along this edge. So you're going to have 2 lines of top stitching. Go ahead and do that the entire length of your belt, and then we will add on our tri-glide. Okay, I have my belt sewn. I have my 2 rows of top stitching, so it's a beautiful little belt. I want this side to be my right side, so I want to keep that in mind when I'm sewing on my belt buckle. I just wanted to show you these. I got these off of Amazon for I think $5. I think I got 24 or 25 of them. I probably will never use that many, but I spent $5 on 2 buckles at a local brick and mortar store, and the T-bar broke on it, so now I have to fix the belt. So I'm hoping these are a little more durable. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the prettiest end of my belt. This one has a little bit of an overlap, so I'm going to have this one be the hidden part, and this will be my pretty. And I'm going to add my buckle to this end. And what you want to do is wrap your fabric around your T-bar. So you're going to go from the back. Well, this is how I'm going to do it. Go from the back, go over your T-bar, through there, and then we're going to stitch our belt to our buckle right there. Just like that. And then when the wearer wears it, I'll just slide this through and go through. It's kind of hard to show you with it not sewn on, but that'll go back through that T-bar, or over the T-bar through the other side, like so. And it'll look fabulous. And I love the gold. I was actually hoping to find silver. I couldn't find any, but I think the gold really works well with this beautiful blend fabric. So I'm excited about that. That wraps it up for day 4. We got our back bodice closed up. Or at least the buttonholes stitched, and our belt loops attached to our bodice, and our belt is done. So pretty. Anyways, that's it for day 4. I will see you guys tomorrow for day 5. We're going to do the pockets, if you're doing pocket options, into our skirt, do our placket, gather our skirt. So it's going to be a fun day. Thank you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow.